Okay, we'll take one numerical on the Rayleigh's method for several degree of freedom, that is multi-degree of freedom system. Take the problem statement. Find the lowest natural frequency of vibration. Find the lowest natural frequency of vibration for the system shown in figure. For the system shown in figure. For the system shown in figure by Rayleigh's method. By Rayleigh's method. By Rayleigh's method. Take E is equal to 1.96 into 10 raised to 11. 1.96 into 10 raised to 11 Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square. And I equal to 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter raised to 4. 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter raised to 4. And this figure they have given. And this figure is provided. See, they have given one cantilever shaft subjected to 2 point loads. One point load is of 100 kg and second point load of 50 kg. The first mass is placed at distance 18 centimeter from fixed end, and the second mass is placed at distance 30 centimeter from the fixed end. Okay, and we have to use the Rayleigh's method to determine the natural frequency. So already we have derived the formula for the natural frequency for the shaft subjected to several point loads. Okay, and the formula is under root G summation Py divided by summation Py square. महत्वाची गोष्ट काय बघा, here we have considered P. Here we have considered P means force in Newton. They have provided masses in kg. हे खूप important आहे. So when you are going to put the value of P, you will have to convert that kg into Newton. And the second thing is we will require Y. Y means displacement under each load. So displacement under load 1, displacement under load 2. And displacement under load 1 means Y1 will be given, we can write in terms of influence coefficient, and that formula will be Y1 will be force 1 into A11 plus force 2 into A12. As we are having only 2 masses, so 2 forces. So similarly we can write Y2 will be equal to A21 plus F2 A2. So this will be the formula to determine displacement under each load. बरोबर आहे, with respect to influence coefficient. Now to determine this static displacement, we will have to determine influence coefficient. So मी इथे लिहितो static deflection under each load is given by this formula, and to determine this will require A11 and A12. So we will determine A11, A12, that is influence coefficient. So influence coefficient, already we have solved numerical on this influence coefficient. So first we will determine influence coefficient A11. What will be the formula for A11? Formula for A11. L1 cube divided by 3EI. Okay, now what is this L1? L1 means distance from fixed end to mass 1. This will be your L1. इथं notation देणं दिले A. So you can write A cube divided by 3EI. So I'll write A cube divided by 3EI. हे जनरल फॉर्म मध्ये, and this is in the problem statement where the value of L1 is given as A cube. A. So put the value. L 18 centimeter. Will require all the values in meter. So convert 18 centimeter into meter. 18 centimeter means 180 mm. So 0.18 meter. So 0.18 meter cube divided by 3 into E. What is the value of E they have given? 1.96 into 10 raised to 11 into I. 4 into 10 raised to 7 minus 7. Just check the unit of E and I. E is in Newton per meter square and I meter raised to 4. So all the values we have taken in meter. So we have to take L1 in meter. So 18 centimeter 180 mm means 0.18 meter. So if you calculate, you will get A11, influence coefficient 1. मी फॉर्म्युला मुद्दाम ठेवला आहे मगाचा इथं. दिस इज द फॉर्म्युला फॉर द रेलीज मेथड. टेल मी द आन्सर. 2.47 into 10 raised to minus 8 meter. So this is A11. Now determine A22. A22 शोधायला सोपा असतो. So we'll determine A22. Now to determine A22, at that time we have to ignore this mass 1. So by ignoring the mass 1, the formula will be L cube divided by 3EI. L cube here they have represented as L2. So L2 cube divided by 3EI. So L2 is 30 centimeter means 300 mm means 0.3 meter. So L cube divided by 3 into E 1.96 into 10 raised to 11 into I 4 into 10 raised to minus 7. If you solve, you will get A22. As we are having two masses, so the influence coefficients will be A12, A11, A12, A21 and A22. So these four influence coefficients we have to determine. A22 1.14 into 10 raised to minus 7. So this is your A22. महत्त्वाचं पुढचं आहे बाळांनो, ते लक्ष द्या आता. द थर्ड वन दॅट इज A12 बाय Maxwell's reciprocal theorem. You can write A12 equal to A21 equal to, now we'll find A12 means we are going to consider displacement at 1, but we are going to consider load of 2. Displacement at 1 due to load of 2. Okay, so for that the formula will be L1 square in bracket 3L minus L1 divided by 6EI. मगाशी तुम्ही फॉर्म्युला लिहून घेतला आहे, पाहिजे तर एकदा चेक करा. सो ॲज पर आर नोटिफिकेशन इन दिस न्यूमरिकल आय एम गोइंग टू मॉडिफाय दिस वन. सो हियर L1 इज A, सो A स्क्वेअर 3 into total length L2 minus A divided by 6EI. So this is the formula I have converted into R notations that we have used in this numerical. Now we'll put A is 0.18 square, 3 into L2 0.3 minus 0.18 divided by 6 into E 1.96 into 10 raised to 11 into 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 E into I. Solve this one, you will get A12, that is A21. $4.95 into 10 raised to minus 8. So now we have A11, A22, A12 and A21. So all the values of influence coefficient now we know. Now we can put all these values to determine the static deflection under each load. So we'll have to determine Y1 and Y2. Now static deflection under each load, Y1 will be equal to, the formula is F1 A11 plus F2 A12. So this is the formula. लक्ष द्या बाळांनो, this force will require in Newton. They have provided, so convert that kg into Newton. So 100 into 9.81 into A11. A11 is 2.47 into 10 raised to minus 8 plus F2, force 2, mass is 50, convert into Newton, 50 into 9.81, F2 into A12, A12 is 4.95 into 10 raised to minus 8. If you solve this one, you will get deflection under load 1. And we will have to determine for load 2 also. The formula will be F into influence coefficient plus F into influence coefficient. 100 into 9.81 into A21, 4.95 into 10 raised to minus 8 plus F2, 50 into 9.81 into A22, A22 is 1.14 into 10 raised to minus 7. So if you solve this one, you will get Y1 and Y2. Static deflection under load 1 and load 2. So Y1 is 4.86 10 raised to minus 5 meter. Y2 what is the answer of Y2? 1.04 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter. Okay, so this is Y1 and this one is Y2. Now we are having the displacement under each load. Now the next step is, after getting the displacement under each load, we will have to use the Rayleigh's formula. Now what is the Rayleigh's formula? To determine the natural frequency, the natural frequency by Rayleigh's formula equal to root G summation py divided by summation py square. So I'll put the values under root G 9.81 in bracket summation py means p1 y1 सांगा p1 काय p1 means force 1 100 into 9.81 into y1 4.86 into 10 raised to minus 5 plus p2 50 into 9.81 into y2 1.04 into 10 raised to minus 4 divided by summation py square 100 into 9.81 into y 4.86 into 10 raised to minus 5 square plus 50 into 9.81 p into y2 1.04 into 10 raised to minus 4 bracket square. Solve this one. You will get the natural frequency of vibration for this multi-degree of freedom system. Okay, the answer is 354.96 radian per second. Solve this one, you will get this answer 354.96 radian per second.